One split second changed the entire mood in Madrid. What started as a routine doubles match suddenly turned into one of the most talked about moments of the tournament when Stefanos Tsitsipas fired a shot that struck an opponent directly in the face. Fans froze, players rushed forward, and the match stopped instantly. It was dramatic, uncomfortable, and impossible to ignore. Tsitsipas entered the Madrid Open doubles draw alongside Luciano Darderi, hoping to build rhythm and confidence. For a top singles player, doubles can be the perfect place to sharpen reactions, improve net instincts, and regain momentum. Early in the match, things were going well. Tsitsipas and Darderi had already claimed the opening set and looked in control despite trailing early in the second. Across the net stood Manuel Guinard and Guido Andreozzi, a team that stayed calm under pressure and kept competing point by point. Then came the rally everyone is now discussing. With quick hands and smart placement from both sides. Doubles points can accelerate in seconds, and this one did exactly that. The tempo rose, reflexes took over, and then Tsitsipas unloaded on a backhand from close range. The ball flew hard and fast toward the net player, Manuel Guinard, and struck him squarely in the face. Guinard immediately dropped down and held his face in pain. The crowd gasped. Tsitsipas, Darderi, and Andreozzi all rushed forward. In moments like that, competition disappears. Nobody cares about the scoreline. Everyone only wants to know if the injured player is okay. Thankfully, after a short delay, Guinard recovered enough to continue. That alone was a relief. But what happened next made the story even more surprising. Instead of fading after the scare, Guinard and Andreozzi regrouped brilliantly. They raised their level, stayed composed, and fought back to win the match in 3 sets. It was the kind of response that shows real toughness. Now, to be fair, there is no clear sign this Madrid shot was intentional. In doubles, players often aim low and hard through the middle or at the feet of the net player. Reactions happen instantly, and control is never perfect at full speed. But the reason this moment exploded online is because it did not happen in isolation. It revived a bigger conversation surrounding Tsitsipas and previous incidents involving shots directed dangerously close to opponents. Many fans immediately remembered Montreal in 2022, when Tsitsipas faced Jack Draper. During a tense point, Tsitsipas had an easy overhead but chose power over placement, sending the ball aggressively toward Draper. He missed, but the decision itself raised eyebrows. It looked more emotional than tactical, and viewers questioned his judgment. Then there was Barcelona in the same season against Carlos Alcaraz. With Alcaraz positioned at the net, Tsitsipas fired a ball straight through the middle. Alcaraz had to duck out of the way. The crowd reacted loudly, and the moment became another example critics pointed to when discussing Tsitsipas under pressure. Fast forward again to the US Open, where Tsitsipas battled Daniel Altmaier. Tensions were already high after underarm serves disrupted the rhythm of the match. Later, Tsitsipas hit a forehand that struck Altmaier at the net. He apologized quickly, but body language from both players suggested the moment carried frustration. And of course, tennis fans still remember the chaotic Wimbledon clash with Nick Kyrgios. That match had everything. Arguments, warnings, drama, crowd tension, and raw emotion spilling over. During that battle, Tsitsipas later admitted he aimed at Kyrgios' body and simply missed. That confession remains one of the most damaging parts of the entire pattern because it removed all doubt about intent in that specific case. So where does that leave the Madrid moment? It leaves Tsitsipas in a difficult position. Even if this latest shot was completely accidental, reputation matters in sports. When similar controversies happen repeatedly, people connect them. Fair or unfair, past moments shape present reactions. That is exactly why social media erupted so quickly after the Guinard incident. There is another layer here too. Tsitsipas is one of the most gifted players of his generation. At his best, he plays stylish all-court tennis with elegant shot-making, athletic movement, and a one-handed backhand fans love to watch. But throughout his career, emotional control has sometimes interrupted that talent. Moments of frustration can distract from the quality of his game. That may be the most important takeaway. This story should not only be about one ball striking one opponent. It is about composure, maturity, and how elite athletes manage pressure when emotions rise. Because let's be honest, tennis can be brutal mentally. There is nowhere to hide. Every miss is public. Every momentum swing feels personal. Every point can trigger frustration. Some players channel that pressure calmly. Others show it more visibly. Tsitsipas has often fallen into the second category. The good news for him is that none of this is permanent. Reputations can change quickly when performances and behavior change with them. Fans are often willing to move on when players show growth, accountability, and consistency. Tsitsipas still has time, and he needs to, because the season is moving fast. Clay court events are crucial for his ranking, confidence, and long-term momentum. The Italian Open is next, and then attention shifts toward Roland Garros. Those tournaments will test not only his tennis level, but also his mindset. If he responds with discipline and strong results, the Madrid doubles controversy may fade into the background. If more emotional moments follow, however, critics will say the pattern continues. That is why the next few weeks matter so much. Tsitsipas does not need to answer with words. He needs to answer with performances, body language, and control when the pressure peaks. As for Manuel Guinard, he deserves credit for recovering, continuing, and helping turn the match around after such a painful blow. That resilience should not be forgotten in the noise surrounding the incident. So now the question shifts to you. Was the Madrid shot simply an unfortunate doubles accident? Or does it add to a troubling pattern around Tsitsipas when tensions rise? And can Stefanos silence the debate with a strong comeback in Rome? Let us know in the comments because this story is far from over. Thanks for watching Tennis Desk. Do you think the Madrid incident was just bad luck? Or is it part of a bigger pattern for Stefanos Tsitsipas? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Tennis Desk, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest tennis news, drama, and analysis. See you in the next one.